Hello, ophthalmologists and optional bosses. My name is TBSkyen, and I beat the Shadow Crystal boss in Deltarune Chapter 5 first try. I don't know if I mentioned that last time, that I beat the Shadow Crystal boss in Chapter 5 on the first try. That's a thing I did. I did do that. I did it. That's a thing I did. I did it, and other people didn't do it, and that means that, you know, that's just a thing everyone has to know forever now, that I did it, and they didn't. But don't worry about that. I'm not going to mention it. I'm not going to bring it up. I've just gone back. To grab a hat for Ralsei. Did you choose wisely? It seems there are no more pink shards. Therefore, this is as far as we can help you in this dream. Unless someone else decides to come to your aid. Flowery Scarf, Ralsei's ultimate weapon, only costs 1 F. Obviously you need it, don't you, Rally? Buy this for $1 flowery dollar. I'm not wearing this stupid ribbon. You don't have to. I just want to have it in my inventory. You are wearing the hat, though. A scarf that says, I love Flowery. Perfect size for Ralsei. Oh, man. Poor kid.
Chris.
Susie, Ralsei. So, you finally made it. The fountain's just a step away now. Come here. I do notice that Flowery, like, the fucking rainbow trail that he casts behind him, very Asriel from Undertale, right? Fate should say we are destined to fight. But I believe in you three. I believe you have the power to change that fate. So, will you use it? Or will you prove your fantasy stronger than ours? So, you made up your minds. Listen, since the beginning, we were love. Your father grew us a rainbow bouquet of 7 flowers as a proposal to your mother. Oh, fuck me, man. That's sad. Flowers that were only supposed to live for 1 smiling day. And yet, he did not let us go. He kept us alive alongside his love. Every day, he watered us, he talked to us, he sang his dreams to us. And each day, we wished we could do something in return. His friend grew sick, and we could do nothing. His money ran out, and we could do nothing. His family left him, and we could do nothing. No, his family didn't leave him. He left his family. Like that. And yet he still cared for us. Weak, useless flowers that could do nothing in return. But now, our time has come for flowers to be the heroes and build a world where all his kindness may be repaid. Chris, this is your final chance. If you really believe your world is better, then stand against us. My recruits.
Lend me your power!
All right, Chris, if you want to prove your worth, charge up your bravely colored heart. Okay, so... "10 feet 20, the flower man is waiting for the touch of his hand, straightening petals without a plan. Like the everydayly wish that bothers the flower man. I could do something to make him laugh. Inside my little chamber made of glass. So he lived, the flower man. Flower man, with his heart in the sand. So he stands to watch the whole wide world from a can, way up high in the sky, with the sun in his eyes, and it nice, the life forever flowers." "10% mercy is all we get, huh?" Oh, his attack and defense are flower, huh? A being taken shape from the golden flower. Everything about him is an illusion, but with hope, can he make it real? You know, I had wanted you to meet the other flowers, to see how wonderful they all are. If everyone could just be friends, you might turn over a new leaf. Oh, okay. But I see your hearts are set in stone. Your world, your fountain is more important than ours. You're damn right it is. We'll do this and then... Oh, right. Duel. I was started mashing immediately. Imagine that. A branch where we didn't have to fight. I wanted to have Susie defend and Ralsei use healing, but I'm an idiot. We could even call it a Pacifist Root. Fuck off! I forgot to buy items. I forgot to buy healing items. Oh my god. Chris, isn't your mother calling you? Yeah, you think that's going to stop me? You're not the only one that can act. I won't lose. My friends are behind me. Seth, remember the patterns I taught you? I improved them. Watch. Okay. Aqua, let's play knife-cutting game.
It's always so fun.
Oh, phew. Dog dollar, not so useful. You don't fucking say.
Asgore, play.
Just gotta get smarter for Asgore. This is our dream.
Oh, nightmare.
Okay, some of these hit detections are kind of bullshit. We lost. Yeah, get a chance. You are earlier than 100 years to beat me. Now beat like a tree and leave. Your time's over. Chris, you're not holding back, are you? We can beat him this time, I know it. Let's go. Well, first, I'm gonna go get some goddamn healing items. Let's see, I can't get anything that heals the whole party, right? No. Here, let me start over. Just maybe this time you'll listen. Nope. Okay, good enough. Orange, be brave, it's your turn.
Flowery, big roll. They won't beat our combo.
Oh, okay. We're playing Rhythm Heaven. Very annoyingly, too. Green, how about a $999 tip? Oh, those are fucking annoying, man. Yes.
Asgore, if I'm courageous, you'll be proud of me, right?
I'm genuinely not sure. I'm genuinely not sure the extent to which I can just tap or whether I have to charge. Because the sense I got is like I have to charge. It's not enough just to tap, but I'm honestly not sure. I guess I'll have to try. Nope. Okay, so I have to charge in order to deflect that, but I can tap in order to... Yeah. Blue.
We know, Flowery. We're here to play our part.
I know to do that. Okay.
Da 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 dun da 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 da.
Yellow, tonight justice rides together. Y'all got it, partner.
Enough! With this act, I'm finishing this. Let me prove, without a doubt, Flowery isn't as innocent as he behaves. Susie and Chris were jailed illegally. This moss was their prison food. Innocent people don't belong behind bars.
Since when are thieves innocent? This petal feather, you stole it from the shrine.
A quote, it was a gift.
Since when was it hers to give away? Too bad. Looks like it's back to jail for.
I did it. All of it was my idea.
Yeah.
Chris, Susie, I'm sorry. Finish it without me.
Not bad. Rally. But it didn't get your friends any closer to the dark fountain. Enough, Chris. I don't need a trial to expose the truth. We've watched you since you were a child, and I know that you've changed. I don't know what your plans are, but if they involve Asgore, this is as far as you go. Feel it, smell it, the power of flowers.
And one more for the fans.
That's not like you, Chris. Susie has an idea. You listen to Susie's idea. Chris, I just noticed from what Flowery said, but The flowers were on stop going up a while ago. If you want to get to the Dark Fountain, we gotta find another way. Got it? Hey, Flowery! Asgore's falling over there! Oh, buddy! Chris, this is it. Go! Well, isn't that familiar? You almost got past me for a second there. But wake up, Chris. I can never lose to you. Because I'm not alone. Watch and learn, Chris, from the true power of friendship. What am I supposed to do? Okay, I'm supposed to catch him and then deflect. Oh, I see. I hesitated. Why? It's not right. We have to defeat you. We have to. Get up. What are you doing? Asgore. Asgore, I. Chris, my God, are you all right? Flowery, didn't you say they went home? I thought if they wanted to prove. How could I have let this happen? I was so obsessed with finding out about the Dark World. I didn't make sure you were. This is a comedy, not a tragedy. Get up, you two. Chris, thank goodness you're okay. Chris, I think I owe you an apology. Not just you, but everyone as well. Chris, ever since that horrible day, I've only blamed myself for what happened. All I ever wanted was to prove it wasn't my fault. To make sure that it would never happen again. That it was all because of this. The Dark World. But now that I'm finally here, it makes me realize how pointless that all was. None of you ever blamed me. None of you ever said it was my fault. Even so, seeing the aftermath of my failure made my self-hatred consume me. One that ultimately drove your mother away. I thought if I could just prove I was right, it would fix everything. But even when I finally found that proof I wanted, I still failed to protect you. Chris, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for not realizing sooner. When Asriel comes home, I would love to see the both of you together. Even Without your mother, if she prefers. And, Chris, I'm immensely proud of you. It seems that while I wasn't looking, you've become courageous, wise, and made many wonderful friends. Chris, it's your time now. End this dream, won't you? But wait, Asgore! What about the diner? What about skateboards? Flowery, you do know I was just playing along, right? My only goal was to find the truth. If anything, your actions towards me made me realize, well, how it feels to receive such unasked-for affection. You didn't actually like my mixtape. Well, I did. It was, well, very thoughtful. At times, you seemed like a really lovely person. All of you did, but... Asgore, listen, this world, it's perfect for you. I've seen how alone you are. You want to go back. Flowery, even if I wanted to, I couldn't stay. Why? Back in the real world, my shop is waiting. It's not right to leave it empty. Someone has to take care of the flowers. Can't argue with that old buddy. If that's what he wants, that's what he wants. Look who's wearing their hat again. My. Well then, looks like it's time to say goodbye.
Oh, I don't really get it, but playing together was fun. Let's play again soon. Thank you for watching my dream.
Sounds silly now, but I just wanted to be a cowboy. Well, was it good un? Was I good un, Blue? Thanks for watching my dream. Green wanted to be a chef and know the flavor of many foods. Thank you for watching their dream.
To have courage and fight to protect what I loved. Was I brave? You'll say I was brave, right? Thanks for watching my dream.
I wanted to move, to feel, to know love in my limbs. But even if it ends, love will always continue. Thank you for watching our dream.
Well, I still could. I wanted to know everything. Of course, in the end, I couldn't really be the genius I wanted, but I'd still like to think I learned a whole lot. Thank you for watching my dream. Then Flowery's next.
Done already? I didn't really know what to say. Flowers have dreams too. The darkness let us fantasize a higher form of consciousness. But dreams are dreams. It's time this capricious reverie came to an end. Chris, the fountain is waiting for you. This dream was always set to end. Even if we defeated you, we knew that flowers left in darkness will perish. But if we could give Asgore a glimpse of a perfect world, it would make up for everything he had done for us. After all, we weren't supposed to live more than one single day. The flowers back home. They were my wedding bouquet. I kept taking care of them all this time, but from now on, I'm gonna do it for my own sake. Did you want to say something? Chris, don't worry. After we get back, we can tell the mayor about everything we saw. I know she'll do everything she can to help.
Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, yeah, Carol. We can trust Carol. Oh, we can trust Carol so much. Sure. Oh, everyone trusts Carol.
The more people are safe from this, the better. Chris's other friend. It's strange. At a glance, they look a bit like Asriel. But the longer you look, the harder it is to tell if they're a monster at all. We were both worried, Chris, that Asriel was going to end up your only friend. But it seems you met someone rather wonderful. Not only has she fought by your side through danger, but she also seems to have an interest in flowers.
What are you waiting around for? We said goodbye. That means goodbye. Well, I guess there's nothing else for it. It was as if your very soul was glowing. Hey, why are we still here? No. Someone just made a second fountain. Hey! Leave it to me. You think you can outspeed a flower? What? Leafing so soon? You're not the only one that can start a battle. Some enemies showed up. Try running away now. Looks like it's just you and me. Take this. Yeah, how did you like my Girona? You can ignore my fake statistics. Who needs stats anyway? I've got a bouquet of moves where that came from. Seems like you still don't get it. Nothing is stronger than a flower's dream. Flowery! Flowery, say something! Rat lady. You know, your magic can't heal this, so why? Because I have to try, you know? Flowery, you okay? I'm fine, princess. I just need a little water. Damn it, flowers really are useless, aren't they? They sit around looking beautiful, then they wither away. Now, a caretaker's gone, and we'll take care of you. Give you light and water and stuff, and then we'll go and get Asgore back. Susie, how sweet you are. Everyone, listen carefully to me. Us plants are neither darkness nor lightness. We are living beings that take on new consciousness in the dark. We can feel things others can't understand. Something horrible is stirring underneath the town. A darkness beyond your imagination. Susie, Chris, the road ahead of you is draped in shadow, but
But I know you can do it. As long as you stay together. You two have the inner light that can save this world. I just wish I wasn't so useless.
You aren't useless, Flowery. Having something to take care of gave Asgore purpose too. Just being a flower, that's enough for him.
Ah, Rally. You're not half bad yourself. You know that? Maybe in another life we could have been friends.
You two, go seal the fountain, okay? I'll stay here.
All right.
He just had to go and be dramatic, didn't he? Idiot.
A flower torn in half. Chris, just seal it. Well, at least it didn't summon a Titan this time. Flowery! Chris, stay here. I'm gonna find something to help. It's too dark to look closely. Yeah. TV, it's turned face down. On top of it is an anime-style comic. Pink fuzzy bed sheets. Papers. Looking closely, it's just receipts, but you never liked looking closely. It's a broken container for a golden flower. You dug through the soil. In the soil were two things. One, a packet of seeds from the golden flower. They're covered in warning labels. You took the seeds. The second thing was a piece of paper. On the piece of paper was a code. It says, shelter. You gripped the paper, and with both hands began to tear it to... Chris! Hey, I got tape! Help him out a sec! Hey, is that... Well, it's a bit ripped, but I can still read it. 0915199X. Chris, we got another code! Hey, don't just stand there. Tape him up! Sorry, guys. You're gonna have to share for now. Oh, yeah, I should explain. Before we sealed the first fountain, Flowery talked to me and told me that Asgore used to be the police chief and still had a shelter code buried in Flowery's soil. He told me not to tell anybody about it, but guess he told you too, huh? Anyway, let's get out of here, fast. Back to reality again, huh? Chris, we couldn't stop them. How much longer are they gonna keep taking more people? And how much longer are those people gonna be safe? We don't need to go to the beach, right? Not the two of us. No, but I need to interact with everything. All of the things. Hey, Chris, I know this probably isn't good timing. Maybe it's actually the worst timing, but would you mind walking me home? There's something I want to talk to you about. Thanks, Chris. Oh god, is that where Rudy fell? Hey, the lights are still up. Kinda. Nah, I mean, it's not time for that, right? Yeah, that's not what I meant. I mean, thanks, but... So, about what I wanted to say. It's like, you know... I believe Susie lives in the apartments, if I'm not much mistaken. I guess you and me make a pretty good team, right? I've just been thinking about that. Thinking about us. So far, the night has taken Undyne, Asgore, and it's tried to take Toriel. There's a theme there. Everyone connected to the cops. Hey, not over there. Since that day in the closet, since our first adventure, kind of feels like all this has been our special Chris and Susie thing. Our thing no one can take away. Our secret. Our adventures. Our thing that's just better. If it's just the two of us, you feel the same way, right, Chris? Yeah. Not here. I guess what I want to say is, Chris, this can't just be our adventures anymore. People are in actual danger. Your dad is in actual danger. We can't mess up anymore. We have to tell someone. Someone closer to the shelter codes. Someone who can help us fight. Chris, this can't just be a me and you thing. It needs to be Noelle's thing too. Chris, thanks for walking me home. Yeah. Because Castletown is her home, effectively, now. We don't get I should have gone to the apartments. I thought that was the place I was supposed to go. I should have gone to the apartments. There's probably some dialogue there. Not that I necessarily need to hear it, because... because... we know that Susie doesn't have a happy home life. Right? It's not stated explicitly anywhere, but it's like, we can read between the lines. The way that she's always hungry, always looking for something to eat, right? The way that her clothes are torn. Like, we know that Susie doesn't trust adults. Her home life isn't stable, so of course, Castletown is more of a home to her, right? And the thing is, the fountains have to close. The fountains have to close. The fantasy has to end, right? And then what? Like, Susie at some point is going to have to let go of all of it. Which I think, referring back to the prophecy, right? It talks about a sacrifice. And I think the fantasy is going to be part of the sacrifice. Which is like a common theme that you get in Portal fantasy, which is what this is. Isekai, functionally, but more in literary terms, it's called Portal fantasy. The fantasy world is almost always, in some way, a reflection of, or a commentary on reality. And the fantasy always has to come to a close at some point. Like, because almost universally, and this is one thing, by the way, this is one thing in which Isekai, as a genre, is actually a break from classic Portal fantasy. In classic Portal fantasy, your Narnias, for example, there is a real world to which the protagonist must eventually return, because the real world is real, and the fantasy just isn't. And you can't live your entire existence in a fantasy. You have to face reality at some point. Like, and that can come from different perspectives. There's a conservative perspective on it, obviously, right? Like this thing about, like, well, you have to let go of childish things, and you have to grow up, and you have to be an adult, and you have to go through the prescribed pattern of a human life. There's also a leftist take on that, which is like, fantasies can be helpful and healing, and they can be a great escape, but at some point you have to materially improve reality, right? It's like, yes, reality is a piece of shit, and escaping to a fantasy is good, but you have to be here and do the work. You can't just escape. You can't just let the world burn while you try to make yourself comfortable, right? Like, there are many ways, political ways, there are philosophical ways to approach it. Existentialism has things to say about it, right? About, like, trying to create meaning in your own life. Descartes would have something to say about this. But it's brutal, right? Because we see that last shot, right, of Susie going to the dark world, and she has everything there. Friends, family, rivals. a place, a room, people who care for her, who are willing to care about her. And then we see Chris, right? Just walking away alone. Which is the other thing about, like, because I think Chris, we know Chris has their own agenda. Right, Chris has their own mission. And seems to be dependent on the soul, but also resentful of it. And I think Chris is sort of the reverse of Susie, right? This thing of the fantastical bullshit is literally the only thing that's keeping them alive, but they want to get rid of it. I think ultimately what Chris is doing is trying to get rid of the Dark Worlds. Ultimately. Like, even though they have been making them, right? Even though they've been making the fountains, I think what Chris is involved with Carol, it's about trying to seal the Dark Worlds. And maybe that involves bringing about the Roaring. Like, maybe in their understanding of it, if they can bring about the Roaring, that will end the Dark Worlds for good. But I don't know. Deltarune is about fantasies, right? It's about fiction. It's about how we relate to it. How we think about it. How we understand it. What it means to us. In much the same way that Undertale dealt with that, right? Like, Undertale was a lot about nostalgia and, like, the metatextual layer of video games and interrogating what video games enable and what they allow us to do and what that says about how we think about stories. Deltarune is about stories too. It's about dreams and narratives. I'll not be reacting to Weird Route, no, chat. I'll watch it on my own at some point, but I don't know that I want to make content out of it. Because it's the thing is, like, Weird Route seems set to be like there's another common theme between Deltarune and Undertale, which is a haunting. Right? There's a haunting that is happening in both Deltarune and Undertale. In Undertale, it's Asriel, right? The whole underground is haunted by Asriel and the fallen human, the first one. Kara. Asriel and Kara. Like, their tragedy, their deaths, is like this haunting this ghost that haunts the entire underground, right? And which has changed everything down there. Like, that's the reason Asgore is the way that he is. It's the reason Flowery is the way that he is. It's the reason Toriel is where she is. It's the reason why Toriel is so desperate for connection that she takes in Frisk, right? In Deltarune, the haunting is Des. Right? Des's disappearance, the trauma that Chris and Noelle went through with it, the trauma that haunts their parents. There is this haunting, right? There is this examination of what do you do with grief, right? What if there was a way to get her back? What if there was a way to get Des back, right? What if there was a way to revive her, to bring her... That's what we saw in Chapter 4 with Gerson, right? What if there was a way that you could see her again, be with her again, say that you're sorry for not protecting her? Like, who knows? What would a parent do for the chance of that? which is where the theories about the knight being either Rudy or Carol come from, right? And again, there's that thing about the theme of being able to move on from something, right? Being able to process something and then go and live your life after it has happened. That's Asgore's whole thing here, is that he's unable to process it. He's unable to let go of it. He is unable. He can't do it until he gets to go and see the dream for himself, right? He's stuck in it. He can't move on from what happened. Like so much of the town, right? I think Deltarune has one ending. At least, like, I think it's going to be different from normal route to weird route, but I think Deltarune has one ending. And I think that ending is as prescribed in the prophecy. I think the prophecy is going to come to pass no matter what. But I think the big difference is going to be it matters how you get there, right? It matters how you get there. Taking the weird route and taking the normal route or a pacifist route are not the same thing, right? Even if it leads to exactly the same outcome, those two ways of getting there are not the same. And yeah, like Chad is saying, Carol is also stuck in the past. The whole Holiday household is stuck in the past. They are stuck at Christmas, right? They are stuck at Christmas, and there's this obsessive preservation happening there, where nothing that belongs to Des can be touched or moved. Almost as though Carol expects that she'll be home any minute. Which, you know, maybe she does expect that. Yeah, read between the lines instead of becoming blinded by the light. Yeah. There's definitely an examination of that. I don't know that I have a video essay in me about Deltarune's narrative and story, necessarily. Maybe a thematic analysis. Maybe some character design shorts, maybe. Maybe. But it is fascinating, and it's affecting. It really is. Oh, there's been some subscriptions. Ronya Lumi, thank you for the Prime subscription. And Soren Dracanis, thank you. That's very kind of you. I'm about to end stream, but thank you nonetheless. Yeah. I dread... I am terrified of Chapter 6. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. I haven't even seen Weird Route yet. I'll look at that on my own time. Because I've been hearing, like, I've been seeing people posting about it and like, holy shit, Weird Route, Jesus fucking Christ. And Weird Route was already bad. Like, Weird Route was already like, oh, that's uncomfortable. Oh, that's not great. Oh, I don't like that. But no, yeah, apparently it gets worse. Great, fantastic. Boy. And, like, the way that Toby said in his fucking, I think it was his newsletter, where he said it's one last fun adventure before the end. He had, like, he said something to the effects of, like, one last fun adventure. Because he's just like, yeah, I'm gonna hurt you. he's climbing to the top rope with the steel chair being like, one last fun adventure, and then I'm coming down on you. And I'm crushing you under my heels. Age rating got upped because of the Weird Route with Chapter 5. It's, yeah, I dread what the fuck he has in mind. At least on the upside, it sounds from all description that there's been from inside the Deltarune development team that they have found their rhythm. They have made all the tools they need. They can make the game faster now. So, you know, he'll hurt us sooner this time. Yay! Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. But yeah, that's it. That's Deltarune Chapter 5, at least as much of it as I am gonna play. I'm gonna go watch the weird route, and then, like, eventually I'll watch some videos that uncover all of the secrets and the egg bits and stuff like that. And I guess that'll... I have that to look forward to. But in the meantime, thank you all very much for watching me play Deltarune. This was fun. This was a good time. In anticipation of a terrible one to come. We are about to have a bad time, all of us. But I look forward to it. Anyway, become a member of the channel if you want to have early access to stuff. Or don't, it's fine. It's not super consistent for me to upload Let's Plays these days. Like, comment, subscribe, I guess. Thank you for your time and your attention. Have solidarity with those who are struggling. And may the tides of history wash gently over us all.